To mark International Women's Day for Peace and Disarmament, 30 peacemakers, including two from Northern Ireland, Nobel Peace Laureate Mairead Maguire and Anne Patterson, successfully walked across the most militarised border in the world, that between North Korea and South Korea, in the hope that their support for women in Korea would spark a peace process there, and as a mark of solidarity with their successful march, people from across Northern Ireland walked across Derry's iconic Peace Bridge. Joining us on the Peace Bridge today were the newly elected Mayor of Derry and Strabane District Council, Councillor Alicia McCallion, and the local MEP Martina Anderson. So Alicia, Madam Mayor,
Alicia's fine.
Right, so congratulations on being the first Mayor of the new Derry and Strabane District Council. We have come through a lot of troubles of our own here, and we're a divided city. Do you think, is there anything that we as a city, being the centre of the universe, could teach the rest of the world here in terms of peace building?
I think very much so. I think this city has led the way for many years in relation to peace building. We're now seen as a city of a beacon of hope, and we're a beacon of peace. Obviously there's a model of best practice that is looked upon in this city and goes back well before my day, but it's based on mutual respect and tolerance. It's based on discussion and dialogue, and it's something that we do very well here in the city. So I'm very much honoured that I am the head of such a wonderful city and indeed district, including Strabane, that encourages that type of dialogue, respect and dignity within the city.
Thank you. So it struck me that in terms of this initiative, it's primarily aimed at women, and we aimed it at women specifically because it's normally women and children who are affected most by conflict situations. Have we got anything that in terms of support for women and children, or anything in terms of how we can support people who are post a conflict situation that we can teach other people?
I would probably say we don't do enough of that, and that's across the board. There's always more that can be done, but there is excellent examples of good programs and initiatives throughout the city where we do engage particularly young women. I think the Cunniff project here locally is a good example of that, and I know of similar in Strabane, but there's always a lot more that can be done, and I suppose what I would suggest or say is that there we go. If there is anyone out there with any particular interest in supporting young women and indeed children, then please feel free to use my office and come to us, and we'll see if there's anything we can help to support to deliver.
Well, I'd just like to thank you very personally on such a bad day for actually showing your support for this event.
Thank you. Thank you, Francis.
So, Martina, you've joined us today on this walk across the Peace Bridge. Do you think there's anything that we could teach the rest of the world, and Korea in particular, around peace building here?
Well, I think it's crucially important that you are actually doing it on the bridge, because this bridge itself, I think, is a symbol of how a city that was divided to traditions came together as a consequence of this bridge, and there have been thousands, if not millions, who have walked across into each other's space in a way that we didn't do it before. And I also think it's appropriate that you're doing it in this city. This city is minority Republican nationalist tradition, and we're very much aware of the consequences of partition. So just like Korea has been north and south, has been partitioned and divided, so are we. And therefore I think that our own peace process and the work that we are involved in can send a strong message to people that the impossible can be made possible.